anything
All
and
right,
everything is
welcome
possible.
back, guys. Good
Geopolitical
morning, guys.
situations,
Welcome back
the
to our
economic
channel, Forex
conditions, there's
Fabric.
lot much of macro
And ladies
factors
and
which are
gentlemen,
going to drive the prices here,
we
and that
are
is
gonna
also
break
right now
down
driving the prices. Look
the
at
weekly
the
analysis
stochastic.
for
This is
Dow
at an
Jones.
extremely overbought
Let's
zone.
see what we have for this
We have
week.
not seen such
We always
levels.
begin from
This
the
is only
weekly. As you
post
can see, my
the
chart is a little
COVID.
bit
We have seen such
glitchy
higher levels on
because
the
I
monthly
already
charts,
have my trend
and
lines
now these levels
supported
are
resistance
appearing here.
levels. But why don't we
Previous to
begin from
this,
a clean chart? Huh?
we have seen it staying
Yeah,
elevated,
right.
but it is
Let's begin from a
always
clean
in
chart so that you guys
cycles,
can see how I
and thus this
place those
cycle
trend
has to
lines
begin
and
soon.
how I came out to
Look at
those
the
levels.
MACD. On the monthly
Okay,
charts, the
so
MACD is
let's
pretty
begin from the
smooth run
general
so
outlook.
far,
As you can
and the
see, this is
candle
the
has
weekly.
breached the plus
You
50
can see,
mark, which is
guys,
definitely an extremely overbought zone. Look at
it's on
the
an
gap
uptrend. It's a
between the
clear
red and the
uptrend
blue
from the
line. Too
weekly.
much of divergence.
So
Too much of
but
divergence
that doesn't mean
certainly
you can't
calls for
spot
it to
any
converge very,
sales.
very,
It
very soon.
depends on
And
the
in
mini
fact, even if it gives couple
trend
of
you are
red candles,
in.
it won't
If you are
reverse
on
the
a weekly
complete thing.
time
It is
frame,
definitely
we
it
rarely trade on
definitely
a weekly time
requires a
frame.
whole lot
But
of
let's
red
cross our
candles
trend
in
lines
order to
and see
completely
what we
reverse the
have
thing.
here.
And this is
So as you
certainly at
can
an
see, we
extremely
have
overbought
a
zone.
massive trend
Likewise,
line
it
here,
is
which
with
just shows
MACD.
how the market has been
Look at the
broken
V
with this
shape here,
upward
and
trend.
it is on the verge
And you
of
can see it
forming the
tested this line
same,
once, it didn't completely
which
touch it, but it came
suggests
to touch
that
it
now
here,
the reversal
then
is
we moved
not too
upwards.
far, possibly the
Okay,
month of November
so
or
that's
December.
clear. I don't
So
see any
now we
other
have
line
seen
which
the
can
charts and
place.
indicators. Time for me to give you the levels here
Let's see if
before
we
I
can
give you the
place some
levels.
support and
If
resistance
you want to learn
levels.
this art of trading, join my mentorship batch. If you just want to trade
And
as per the signals,
actually,
be a
if you
part of my
trade
signals
supply and
channel on Telegram.
demand
Connect
with
with me, write an
sales
email
before
or
the
ping me over
buy, you
Telegram
can
for
consider
your
these
queries
levels as very
related to the
crucial levels.
services.
You can see
Join the free
this level
Telegram
here,
channel for
how
live
it
updates.
came back to
And
buy
it is
resistance
most
here,
important to have a
then
broker
moved
which
back up
offers you
here.
a
This level
safe,
hasn't been
secure
retested yet,
environment,
but
which offers
nevertheless,
you
the market
safety
may come
account with
back
lowest
over here.
spreads, no
But
hidden
according
charges,
to what is going
worldwide
on with the US
transactions
market,
with ease.
I don't really believe it
You
will
can
come
find
back
the
to these
recommended
levels
broker
again
link
here.
also in the channel and
But
video
anything can
description.
happen.
Do join it today,
But you
do
can
join it through the
see
link,
that,
and you'll get the
let me
best of the
see.
offers.
Do
So,
we have a
first, let's
bifurcation over
talk
here?
about the
No,
levels to
it's a
buy.
lie. So
I
on the
will
weekly,
recommend you
we
to
can't
buy if you
place
see
any
gold
kind of
staying
support
above
and resistance levels. Let's move on to the
27.54.
daily. But as you can
You
see,
can
before
buy
we move
here.
on to the daily, guys,
Wait for it to break
you can see that
beyond
last week
27.60,
we formed a
62,
massive
the first
bearish
resistance
candle
zone,
fin candle.
and then if it stays
You
above,
can see the last time we did
chances will
that,
be
it was
high that
simply a
we
break
are looking forward to
in the market's movement.
27.71,
We
and
recovered it
then
straight away
27
from the next week and then continued on the uptrend.
78.80 zone. Now this
I
is
would watch
going to
out for
be
price action
first,
here and see
and the
how this
stronger
weekly
resistance is
candle
beyond
closes. If it closes
2780 is
positive,
where we are
then
looking
we are
forward to
continuing on the uptrend. But from
2789.
what I see already
See, till
today,
here,
you can
the
see that
chances of
this is a new
reversal will
week
remain high.
and it's
I
already
will
moving
not
up.
say that
So
it is going to
we
break past
never know,
2800
guys.
as
We
long
have to
as
move down to
this
the lower
zone
time
is
frame and
not
see
taken.
what it really
Once
looks
it
like.
takes away,
But
I will
from the
look
previous
forward to a
candle, it
good
was a
rise,
massive
which is
bearish
going to
engulfing. I
take it
wouldn't rush
towards
into the price.
2806,
But let's see what it says on the lower time frame.
28
Maybe it can give us a
16,
confirmation.
and then
Okay, so as you
28
can see, we already drew
22 levels. Possibly,
our trend
even if
line
it
here,
starts to rise
and we haven't come
at
anywhere
max,
close to
it can
it. But
only
for the
achieve these levels.
daily,
I do not see a
uh,
move beyond this, but yes, if
I
it
think we
stays
can
beyond
go
this,
this
the sky is
path
the
on the
limit.
other side because the
2840,
market hasn't come back
2850 is
close to
going
that
to be the
level.
next
We
target.
may come back to retest this trend
Now,
line,
let's
and
talk
then
about
these
where to
previous
sell.
levels can become relevant.
Ideally, we
You
have
can
to
see,
wait
guys.
for
Actually,
now
let me
for it to
place a
break
few
below
support and
2720
resistance
levels,
levels here.
which is going to remain a prime support. But now it appears to be a bit
Let me
far
see
off
support
levels,
and resistance
and thus
levels
I will
here.
only recommend you to sell
Actually,
now at
instead
27
of the support, I can use this
38
as
levels, at which you can take
a
a selling
demand
entry,
zone.
below which you can
Let's
expect it
see
to move
around
towards
this area here. As you can see,
2730,
guys, you can see
first
the
support
zones here.
levels, then
They may look small to you,
2720, the next support
but
level.
they are
Only and
very
only if,
significant.
see, it is going to get now maximum support in between this
Sorry.
zone and this zone. These are
Let's
the
just make
two
it a little
critical
bit
zones, and it has
so
got a stronger
closer to
support here.
point.
Once it
You can
stays
see,
below
guys,
this, you can expect
this candle here. You can
2714,
see how
and if
the
it
market
breaks
got rejected off
2714,
this area
2712,
and then
stay
continued
short. This
to
time
the
we are
upside.
looking forward for it to
You can see,
break below
guys,
2700
but not
levels as
every
well,
time that those
where the chances will be high
I
that
can
we will
say
look forward to
not
a
every time that
complete
those
reversal of the prices and you are looking forward to 2680 or in fact 2650 levels very 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 soon. But it appears that largely the movement might remain in range before it looks forward to a reversal,
over
it
here.
would like
So
to
the whole of
close the
this
month
area can be called
in a
what?
very
A
good
base. And
greener
within a
candle, with
base,
a
you can
very
always
good
find
greener candle before it
the
starts to
buy before
reverse.
the
So take
sorry,
your
sell
positions
before the buy,
accordingly. Like, share,
which will
subscribe,
create
and
keep
comment. Join my
rising,
mentorship
and see
batch
how
and
the
signals
market is
channel. Do
taking it.
not miss to
The
watch the
market
daily
continues to push
updates.
up here. We
First with
formed
the
a
Asia
mini
session and
base
next with
here.
the US
We
session.
pushed back up here,
Do
and you
like,
can
share,
see
and
how
comment,
it
friends. It is a
came to
great
retest the
motivation.
same
Thank you. Have a
base.
great
You can
profitable
see here
trading day
came
ahead
to
and a
retest the
happy
same base,
trading
and
week
then
ahead
took
and
off
a happy weekend.
back
Thank
to
you.
the top. We created a mini base here, came to retest the same, took off to the top. So if you're trading supply and demand, uh, even on the daily, you can see that you can make some money off this market. Okay, so all right, guys, if we look at this zone, we can place a support level, a resistance level here. At first it was a support, sorry, it was a resistance. The market came, bounced off it, came to retest this demand zone down here, pushed straight back up, and that place still acted as resistance. It got rejected again, and these massive rejections, they create what we call build up, you see. Then we broke through this resistance, but if you look at this area, this is a daily, this is a lot of days. We if since we didn't create any build up around this level before we broke this, you can see how market came to come back and retest the lows here. So any kind of breakthrough without a build up around that level, it is a weak breakout, and the best thing is to take quick profits and not hold your trade for so long, because market always comes back to catch traders who got trapped around these areas here. You can see came back to catch them off. They caught off guard. They were caught off guard, and then the market took off again to the top. So, but as we go up, guys, we always create mini levels higher and higher. So the best way to see those levels is to look at what the lower time frames. But you can see this is what we saw on the weekly, a massive downtrend, mini downtrend, I can say, which got from here. And how many days do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So the entire week was a downtrend, and everybody, I saw people looking for buys in this market. But after we formed this massive bearish engulfing, and then we continue to form another one on the next day, well, the bias would have been clear that we are bearish until we get any bullish confirmation. The bias would have been still bearish. Okay, is this a good support level? I don't think so. But it looks like, anyway, we can only see it then from the lower time frame. As you can see, guys, I have my volume profiles here, and you can see how volume correlates with what? With market movements. There is what we call exhaustion volume, and then volume which sorts of a trend. As you can see, this massive downtrend here was set off by an unusually high bearish volume which came down through here, and then at this level you can see we got a massive candle. I can't say massive, but it was bigger than the previous candle. But you can see this volume of the trades in this volume bar. You can see this bar is almost the size, but you can see that the bearish the body is bigger than the previous candle, and yet it was less than the previous bar, which was bullish. You can see, which set off the beginning of a what? An uptrend. And you can see which type of candle this is. It's a hammer in a downtrend, and it's an inverted hammer. And what does that tell you? Followed by a bullish engulfing, setting off that uptrend, and that trend has taken us all the way to where we are right now. Okay, so guys, let's leave the daily. Let's move on to the 4-hour time frame and see what we are seeing over here. Let's see what we are looking at here. What do we have around here? I see. Okay. We should consider more the current time frame. Sorry, the current zones. But I could place a line here. I could place a line there, and also another line here. Actually, why don't we move this all the way up to the top here? Because we're already at that area. You can see that we're already coming closer to this zone. But you can see that market came, retested a certain level here. You can see how it got resisted here. So we can place another resistance line there. Sorry. and also move up. How many times do we test this level? Yeah, that level was also tested a lot of times. And the next potential level we can look at, I would consider the top. Yeah, that's it, guys. I would consider the top the next level to I don't want to draw a lot of lines below here, so let's see how the market behaves around these lines here, and let's see what it does. If it continues to move down, then we shall have more levels. Like this one here is a potential level, you can see, but let me leave it in the meantime because I don't want to make the graph dirty. So all right, guys, you can see that last week the market came, played around this level, broke through it, and continued down. It hasn't touched the lower level, but you can see where it turned around here. There is a massive demand zone here, which the market has got rejected immediately to the top. But that doesn't mean that the market won't come back down. You see. And how many waves do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we're almost finishing the fifth wave, so never know, the market may turn around here, but always watch out for price action because the way I see it, there is a lot of bullish there is a lot of bearish. You can see the bearish which came through here, and you can see the size of the bullish candles, sorry, of the bullish volume bars here. They are quite weak. Don't look at the magnitude of this candle. Massive bullish candle with massive bullish candle up here with a low volume profile. That shows you the weakness in the bullish sentiment, followed by more dwindling bullish candles here. It's mini candles like that. So watch out for the price action. There is a possibility of this market continuing in the downtrend all the way to the bottom. Okay, so let's move on to the 1 hour time frame, and let's see what do we see here. And as you can see, look at these lines. Let's begin from here. You can see this zone, how we played into this zone like this. Please go back to my previous videos of how I broke down US30 and US100 charts, and you will see I explained why US 100 and US 30 move in zones. It moves through a zone and plays around that zone. And if you understand those movements, you can always catch these moves here. You can see how many times you can catch them and make money. That's how we've been making money off these markets. Pushes through, creates a build up around this area, and then we continue to the top upside. You can see, guys, and then create a new resistance, a new support level, which it plays around, takes off, takes off, takes off. All these are potential moves you would have called. We moved around this area. I've let me actually draw a mini line here because it is important. You can see why it is important. You can see we came here, pushed through this level. It rejected this level. You can see, actually, let me draw it completely. It makes sense if you draw it here. You can see we pushed here and came and settled around this area, created a mini support here, came, broke through it, and that support turned into resistance. Okay, we came back to test this lower support here, rejected it, and the market pushed back up to create a new support here. You can see, guys, you can see, but as I explained before, many times support and resistance levels coincide with supply and demand zones, because if you look at this candle here, this is a clear demand zone that pushed the market back up, and you can see how it came back to retest it before the market pushes straight back up. We came back here, broke through this area, and then came, look at how it got rejected immediately from that level. We came, settled around this area, how many times? Sorry, once, and then the next time we broke through it, came back to retest it on the top and pushed all the way to the bottom. You can see, guys, that and you know, candlestick structures, look at the way we played around this area. Came, rejected it immediately, but with a massive bullish candle, though it didn't engulf the previous one, and that tells you that there is a continuation of the downtrend. Came back here, formed another bullish bearish candle, and then we played around this area, creating build up. And once we create build up at a certain support or resistance level, expect a massive breakthrough. This time we broke through in this area and got rejected immediately back into this it was a resistance, now it acted as a support, got broken through, and then the market came to take out liquidity at the top here, took it out completely, and then look at how massively it fell back into this zone here. So we expect a similar dance. It will dance around this area, and there is a possibility of it continuing to the bottom. As you can see, guys, there is a lot of selling pressure. You can see the volume profile here, a lot of selling pressure, and we don't see the bulls. You can see the bullish candles here, but we don't see the bulls stepping in the volume. You can see, guys. So I wouldn't rush into the buys because the bullish sentiment is very low. All right, so guys, that is it. I think I've covered everything, and what we expect, as I told you, my forecast for today. Today is a Monday. The market may continue down here, but if you look at generally on the bigger time frame, this is literally this is just a retracement, and there is a possibility that market will turn around before NFP on Friday to continue to the uptrend upwards. Okay, guys, thank you for staying around to the end of the video. Don't forget to click the like button and then click the subscribe button. Always look out for my new videos, and also don't forget, guys, check my channel description. You'll find my Telegram channel where I post sniper entry signals. You can always take advantage of them and make money off the market. And also there are links to my contacts. Shoot me a message if you need mentorship, if you need account management, and if you need any form of consultation, guys. Consultation is always for free. If you have any questions regards the market, you can always shoot me a message and let's chat. I like chatting with my subscribers, so I will wait for you. DM me, don't forget that. Okay, actually here you would have drawn a trend line here right before we finish, guys, but you can see that even without a trend line, we could have managed to trade this market off just support and resistance levels. You see, so you don't need a lot of knowledge to make money from the market, as you can see. All right, guys, have a nice trading week. I wish you the best. I wish you making all the money through the market. Don't forget to always withdraw and don't leave the money for the broker. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye bye.